Welcome everybody. Good night or good morning, depending if you're watching this at another time or good afternoon. My name is Carlos Acosta, and I'll be your broadcaster / cameraman / producer for tonight's 3Y TV broadcast of the Drive for Suicide Prevention Truck Series, presented by Camping Universe. Tonight is the Eldora Classic 60 laps, the famed Eldora dirt track. So, unfortunately, it'll just be me tonight, as I accidentally hard cut to that music. So, pardon me. So 60 laps here. It'll be a very quick race once we get started. It'll be a simple 2-lap qualifying effort followed by 60 lap race. So we should get done a lot quicker than we normally do. So let's go ahead and find some camera angles to show for everybody. So one new thing about 3Y TV tonight, we're trying out this new graphics package that we got from ibach.co. Modified for 3Y TV colors or something like that. So we're trying it out. If it doesn't look good, people don't like it, we'll switch back to whatever we were using. We also have another a custom one that's being made right now that will be 100% original for us. So I personally prefer this one over the I prefer the other one over this one, and that the other one I have more options for me to work with. As what is up with that camera angle? But I do like the ticker on this one. I prefer the ticker over the whichever one the Fox style one is being used. So we got just under 3 minutes left in practice. Not too many cars are on the track right now. Here we're taking a look at the 17 of Chris Rice going around to see if we can find an in-car shot for him. So based on how much damage he has, and considering he's just run 2 laps since we were looking at him, I think that he's wasted his 2 laps in qualifying, and he's just practicing right now. And I don't believe he's going to have a posted time, maybe because of contact with the wall, or for another reason. Yep. Let's see who else is out on track. We got the 46. We got 2 3-wide racing guys. We'll be talking to them. You know what? Let's go ahead and see if we can talk to them now. We got Johnny Thomas and Kyle Hanshaw here. Johnny, Kyle, do you guys both have a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Carlos.
Yes, sir.
How are you guys doing? We know you guys are not regulars here to this league at all. You guys are doing a one-off racing in the dirt, preparing for the 3-wide race on Sunday. Do you guys have any expectations here for tonight? How is the track feeling for you guys?
You can go first, Kyle, if you want.
Yeah. Just happy that the owner of the league let us in to race tonight. It's a good practice session for us. I'm gonna try to I qualified P2, so I'm gonna try to stay up front and just stay out of trouble. And if guys are faster than me, I'll just let them by, because they're competing for points and whatever. I don't want to mess that up for them. So I'm just really trying to have fun tonight and see what we can learn for Sunday.
All right, and Johnny, how about you? How are you feeling for tonight?
Yeah, just pretty much what Kyle said, Carlos. I'm here to have a little bit of track time, and I'm not going to mess with anybody. These guys are racing for championships, and being a guy coming in on a one-off deal, I don't want to mess anybody up. But first off, Drive for SP, they've done some really awesome things over the last couple years. I know William and that program has really came a long ways, and it's for a good cause. So if you guys want to, I'm going to have a pitch like I do on 3Y TV. If you want to follow Drive for SP, at Drive for SP. But I'm sure everybody knows this if they're watching this. But the old 69 dirt truck will be all right. We didn't qualify too good, but we'll be fast and maybe come away with a win. I don't know. Some of these guys look pretty quick.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Well, thank you so much. We'll leave you guys to race, and hope you guys have a great race. We might talk to you guys a little bit longer, depending on if we have a caution or not. So good luck out there tonight.
Yep. Thanks, Carlos.
Thanks, bud.
So that was Johnny Thomas and Kyle Hanshaw from Three-Way Racing League. They're doing one off here tonight. So let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineup here tonight. All right, so starting first, we're gonna have Matt Grunberg, number 54, followed by Kyle Hanshaw, the outsider. In third place, we're gonna have James D. Miller, last week's winner, with Kyle Pokrafke in fourth. Fifth place, we're gonna have the league owner William Kruska, his number 88 truck, with Jordan McEvoy in sixth. Johnny Thomas, the second three-wide guy, will be starting seventh with Owen Martell, eighth. Dylan Gooden is gonna be ninth with Thomas Wagner, 10th. Oh, what's this? Are we already starting? Because the cars are already pulling off. Alright, 11th will be Randy Thorne with David Gervais in 12th. 13th will be Taylor Butcher Benjamin with Jared Ziegler in 14th. 15th will be seeing Chris Rice and Robert Hill Jr. following him in 16th on the outside. And then our last qualifier will be Jeff Gross in 17th. We do have, I believe, one more person, maybe not. A couple people that did not post a lap time. So we're about to go green 60 laps. It should be a very, very quick race. So right before we do go green, I want to say that track cameras are brought to you by Track Cams for Gourmet. They provide wonderful in-car cameras as well as out-of-track cameras. Unfortunately, we're just using the in-car cameras here for tonight. So thank you so much for Track Cams for Gourmet, www.trackcams22.com. As the pace car pulls off, we're going to go see if the 25 right away gets a really good start of the race. Pulls away from the 46. So it looks like the 88 is trying to move up a little bit, getting into third place, trying to get right behind the 46, followed by the 7 of Pokrafke. With the 69 Johnny Thomas going in the inside very early on. I don't believe that that's going to be something that people can do after the track goes on through after a couple laps. But it looks like the 69 is going to be able to pull to pass the 7 of Pokrafke, which once again I do apologize because I will be butchering your last name. So James D. Miller leads the first couple of laps, followed by Kyle Hanshaw, William Kriska, Johnny Thomas, and a good battle here between Johnny Thomas, the 7, and the 53. And see, the 7 takes back the position from the 69. Because these trucks are just going crazy. They are slipping and sliding through the corners. Although that being said, the more you slide, the more time you lose. So if you can actually perfect the corners by not sliding as much, you will be faster. Of course, that goes out the window and everybody's sliding around going crazy. Look at this battle here between the 69 and the 53 for 5th place. Let's go ahead and take a look at the roof cam. See what Owen Martelli is taking a look at. Owen Martell, pardon me. So it's become fairly obvious that the 25 is pulled away a decent already 1.3 seconds ahead of Kyle Hanshaw. And Kyle Hanshaw having about a 5-second lead over William. They're all there though. They're all sliding around. They're all having fun. See what other battles we have. It looks like we have a battle for 7th place. No, we don't. Looks like 43 smacked that wall. Let's go ahead and see if we can take a look at the instant replay. See what happened. Looks like he already had damage before, but it just went wide. Couldn't do anything about that. Oh, and what happened here? Would that be a caution? Caution's out. That'll be a caution for the 43. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened. Ooh, so it looks like exiting the corner once too wide and just couldn't recover at the very end. So before 10 laps, we already have our first caution. Let's go back and take a look and see if we can find a different angle. Take a look from the roll bar. Sorry, from the roof cam. So following the 15, looks like he puts a little bit too much power and then turns it, overcorrects it, and the truck just can't do anything else after that. So other than damage, I don't believe that's going to really affect his truck too much out here tonight. Pit road, I believe you can fix your damage, but you can't take any tires or fuel. Oh, as we have some contact between the 43 and the 54. Oh, what happened? Oh, something else happened up front. Let's go back a little bit more and see if we can see something else. Is that the 17? It's a 17. Oh, wow. Okay, so that was two separate incidents, it looks like. What happened to the 17? 17 looks like he was carrying too much speed or trying to... Looks like he was trying to warm up his tires in the dirt and then made contact with the 40. I don't know if that had anything to do with the 43 making contact there, not checking up, or if that was a separate incident, but that was something. So it looks like we got shades of Bristol coming back here. It's Eldora, so it's a quick race. It's a short track, but I don't expect Bristol to come back up again. Take a look at the track info while they're under caution. It's just under 5 miles, so it's a 0.4. Oh, we're back to green. Looks like, pardon me about that. So 25 gets a good restart. 46 stays right there. We'll see if the 46 can actually do something on the inside. Got the chopper cam ready. So 46 is trying to get down there. I don't think he's got the momentum though. The 25 just is a better drive off. So Hanshan's doing whatever he can to try to get by the 25. James D. Miller, who was last week's winner. I don't believe he came into this expecting to win, but he's certainly proving he's got the truck right now. I do think that the 46 is a little bit faster, but it's not going to do anything if you can't pass the car in front of you. We got a battle here for fourth place between the 69 and the 53. 69 takes it for now. 53 might get it back later. That's what happened before the caution came out, the initial green. So we got a battle here for the lead, actually, between the 25, 46, and the 7. They're all under a blanket. Let's go ahead and bring out the chopper cam once again for this. They're all within the same shot. 7 truck got a pretty good launch, but overcorrected a little bit and lost all momentum. As they're all getting pounded by the dirt that's being thrown around by the leader and the 46. So from what I can see, the 46 is about the same entry as the 25, but the exits are different. As wow, the 7 just smacked the wall trying to avoid the 46. I'll bring Johnny Thomas on the 69 back, catching up to this group pack, making it well, now a 3-car battle for second place as the leader's pulling away. So the 7 got some damage hitting the outside wall trying to avoid the 46, who overcorrected in one of the corners, exiting, and lost a lot of position. Oh, sorry, lost a lot of time. Go ahead and take a look from the... Oh, the caution is out. What's the caution for? Is it the 16? 16 has some heavy damage. Let's go back and take a look and see if we can find anything. So the 16 made contact with the 75. The 16 got off pace, trying to avoid the wall. Made contact with the 75 with Dylan Gooden. So McEvoy and Gooden now are damaged and brought out the caution. Let's go ahead and see if we can find a different angle for the 75. Let's take a look at the roll bar, at the roof cam. So 16 overcorrects it, and then the 75 has no idea he's still there. He has no idea he's that slow, and they did just make some contact. So this is the second caution, lap 20. So we're averaging about caution every 10 laps. So we're almost halfway there. This is going to be a very short race. So this is my first solo race, so pardon me if I'm a bit rusty. I'm trying to do my best to vamp and get you guys out here and talk. So if you guys notice something I can change, you guys Want to give your own comments, questions, feel free to put it in the YouTube chat. I'm currently trying to do my best to monitor everything. May not get to right away, but I'm looking at the comments. We got EXMan04, go get 'em, boys. It's just me out here tonight, but thank you. I believe that's Paul. Paul, another racer with 3 wide. We got the whole family here. We got everybody here trying to support other leagues, trying to support other actions that we're doing. So we are not 3-Wide TV is not owned by 3-Wide Racing League. We are just owned by people who race there. So that's why we got our name. So are we back to green? We are back to green. So 25 gets another good run. I failed to get an angle on the 46, see if he was able to catch up and get an even better run. But looks like the 25 is holding on to it for now. The 7 car in 3rd place, followed by Johnny Thomas in 4th. So the 46 is trying a higher line right now, trying to see if that will work. So they've inversed their lines compared to what was going on earlier in the race. And it might help the 46 as long as he doesn't get too wide as the 25 gets loose. 25 saves it, but the new leader is the 46 of Kyle Hanshaw. Kyle, the outsider Hanshaw. The 7 truck goes by the 25, and the 25 is all over the place right now. He's got it back together, so Johnny Thomas won't be going by him with ease, but he lost a couple spots. Let's go ahead and see if I can go back and try to get a good angle on what happened. So here's the replay. He just puts too much with the 46. The 46 never touched him or did anything to get him loose. He just put too much on it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the in-car and see his steering out. Another caution is out. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the caution is for. That's not what I meant to do. I'm trying to see if I can find where the caution came out. It might be with the 97. No, it was with the 40. The 97 was involved, but the 40 had some damage. Let's take a look. Did the 40 give it too much beans on the corners? 40 always has that nice, unique, just all black car with the 40 on the quarter panel. That's exactly what he did. He gave it too much beans and made some contact right past the pit entrance. Just past it. Would have been a different story if we did it like a fraction of a second earlier. So it looks like he's done to the garage. He might be done for the day. Done for the day already is Jared Ziegler. So 26 laps down. I do not believe he actually started this race with Taylor, Butcher Benjamin. Another 26 laps down. So I don't believe those two started the race. The 40 is currently 3 laps down. And that's it. Everybody else is on the lap. Take a look at the weather. It is currently 82 degrees. Nice and, well, it's not really sunny because it's nighttime. But 82 degrees, both air and track temperature. The wind direction is northwest with the wind speed at 3 miles an hour. Alright, so pace car lights are off. We're going to expect another restart here with just under halfway to go. So, I do believe we are still doing a stage break. So at about lap 31, 32, we might get a caution. I wasn't told about it, but I would assume we would still be doing it. If there's no caution around that time, then there's no stage break. So 46 hits a fantastic run on the restart. Pulls away immediately, already almost half a second lead with the 7 of Kyle Parkrafty. I am trying to pull up the point standings as I have that here for you guys. Had that here for you guys. I apologize. So the 46 is pulling away from the 7, and the 7 is pulling away from the 53. There's another close battle here for 7th place between Matt Grunberg and Thomas Wagner. 43, as well as the 16 who's now here. Oh, and the 25, did they just make contact? No, they're good. No contact. They got really close though. So 25 losing positions. Oh, it's a 17 get up there in the wall. What happened? It looks like he may have gone wide. Let's take a look. Yeah, he just went wide and missed the missed the groove completely, as he does it again in the next couple laps. So we got 29 laps to go. Everybody here is bunched up. I think it's time for the chopper cam. So we have a battle here. Oh, we have a battle here for the lead. The 46 lost the lead. The 7 truck now has the lead. James McCrefkey with the 53 in 3rd place. Something must have happened to the 46 that made him lose a couple positions. Whatever's going on, as we have another caution. Oh, it's a pretty big one. 17, 25. 25 is major damage. Something happened here. Let's take a look. Was ahead of him. The 43, just too much beans. Also makes contact head on, with the spinning truck of the 43. 25 head on damage. 17 involved. 75 involved, and 25 got shoved back into the inside wall because of the 75. So we'll see how that's gonna affect trucks. 17 is in the pit road. 75 is in pit road. They're already more than a lap down. 12 is in pit road. 12 was a lap down already. I don't think he was involved in this incident. So pace car lights are off, and we're gonna see if maybe we can talk to Johnny Thomas or Kyle Henshaw and see what their takes are right now. If the pace car lights, well, pace car lights are off, so we'll do that next caution. See what they get now that they're past halfway. Yes, I need to go ahead and make sure that I turn off all notifications. So apologies for that. If you guys hear any vibrations, normally I don't have to deal with this because my mic is muted when I'm producing and managing the cameras. But now that I'm not, and I'm talking to you guys, I have to make sure everything's quiet. So, how are you guys doing? It's almost midnight as pace truck pulls off, and the 7 gets a nice restart. 46 looked like he had a decent push, but had to back off a little. So we'll see now what the 46 can do, if he can go ahead and try to catch back up and pass, going back for the lead. Looks like they're all close, but I don't believe they are close enough to do anything. So 53 looks like. Wow, he got a great run. I would have thought that he was about to lose a lot of time or spin out or anything, but he had a great run exiting the corner. And look, he's looking to do it again as the 46 taps that wall. You can see he's got some rear end damage. Nothing, it'll be cosmetic, so no major issues. Oh, as they make some minor contact as the 53 pulls away, bringing the 69 of Johnny Thomas with him. The 46 is now losing positions left and right. It's the 54 makes some contact with the inside wall and then gets contact with the 88 of William Kruska. So let's go ahead and take a look at replay and see what we can find from that. Yeah, just brought it in too close. Got some small contact. I don't believe he got. I think that damage he already had there, but that's some time lost for both the 54 and. Oh, as the 46 hits the outside wall, I was gonna look at him because he just got back to 2nd place. Oh, what? Wow. Wow, that was something. Let's go back and see another angle. Chopper cam. Looks like he drove it in there too hard and shoved the 53 up into the outside wall. That's not good. That's not a good look for the 46 right now. I know the 46, and I know that's not intentional, but that's not something you want to do when you're doing a one-off race racing with people who run in this league. So Johnny Thomas is now up to 3rd place. Trying to hold off the 46, hoping the 46 won't do what he did to the 53. And while this is all going on, Kyle Krefke is pulled off to a 2.5 second lead, almost 2.6 seconds. So right now he's saying, boys, we got 19 laps to go, 18 laps to go. Keep this up. This is how I want to win. It's probably not how he wants to win, but he'll take it either way. As now the 88 has brought himself back into the fray. And this is now a 4-car battle for 3rd place as Johnny Thomas goes and does a dive bomb. It may not work as the 53 pulls away, and the 88 is going to use the 69 as a pick. But just some minor contact. They all move on. No major damage. The 88 out of control. 69 in the wall. 46 minding his own business, trying to keep it nice and simple now that he made some contact with the 53. As the 46 makes contact with the inside wall, spins out, and caution comes out. So this is not what the 46 wanted to happen. and if he was trying to make pit road, he missed it. So let's go ahead and see if we can get see if we can get the. Oh, what happened here? What happened here with between the 12 and the 54? So this was as caution came out. So it looked like contact between the 54 and the 88, and the 12 had nothing. He couldn't slow down. Let's go back and see. Alright, so there's 46 going on the inside. He's about to spin out. Yep, he spins out. Caution comes out by this point, I'm assuming. And then, okay, so the 88 just overcorrected, and the 54 had nowhere to go, and then all that happened. So let's go ahead and see if we can talk to Kyle Hanshaw.
At my right.
Kyle Hanshaw, do you have a copy?
Yes, sir.
Kyle, what happened?
He done looped it.
I looped her, bud, but I don't know. We were just 3-4 wide, just craziness. That was some fun racing, but I just got in the gas too early, and I tried to keep it off the inside wall and just hit it a little bit, and it just got me and spun me around. But yeah, it's fun racing so far. I mean, I'm having a blast out here. I'm just trying to run my race, and we'll probably get back up there hopefully.
All right. By the way, nice Superman helmet.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Nice Superman helmet.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, just another quick thing. What happened between you and the 53? It looks like you shoved him up into the wall.
Oh, yeah, I apologize. That was my fault on that part. I just got in there way too hot. I thought I could make it stick, and it just didn't have no grip and slid up into him. I tried to keep it off of him as best as I could, but it's one of them things.
All right, well, pace car's off. Wish you guys good luck. See you guys. All right, as the pace car pulled off, the 7 truck pulls away with the 53 following suit, but not as well as the 7 did. So right now the 53 is being battled hard by Johnny Thomas in his 69. We'll take a look and see if Kyle Hatcher can catch back up to this group or not, as he has just 12 laps to do this. Seven truck is expertly moving through the middle and high part of this track, trying to avoid the wall, trying to avoid any other issues. He's doing a wonderful job keeping his truck clean, making sure he's doing the right moves and not making any mistakes. As I say that, just a small, possibly a small minor mistake as the 53 dive bombs it on the inside. I don't believe that's going to be enough, as the 7 car is going to get the power off. 53 just gets loose, overcorrects, and 69's right behind him. 7 truck looks like he tapped that wall. He's got some rear end damage now, but it's not going to do anything. Not in this track, not with these trucks, not at these speeds. So it's a 3-car battle here for the lead. Nobody else is close enough. But I honestly got to say, I think this is going to be the 7 truck's win. This is caution's out again. What's going on? Kyle Hanshaw with the 16. They're both backwards. What's going on? Let's go back and take a look, see what happened here. Oh, so it looks like the 16 got a little bit too wide, and the 46 was perfect, and 46 didn't expect that to happen, and clipped the 16, clipped himself as well. So their caution's going to come out. It'll be a very short restart. I don't think there might be any tempers going on, but this is the second incident for the 46. That's not going to matter. It looks like the 46 might not have enough time to catch back up. We might restart with about 5 or 4 laps to go. So it'll be possibly the last restart here going for the guys. As I'm going to quickly run through the field while we're under caution. Let's take a look at what's been going on. So Kyle Puckrefsky, that was the worst one I've done ever of all time. Sorry, Kyle. Kyle Puckrefsky. Sure. Started 4th, currently 1st. He's led 23 laps. So he's doing a wonderful job. We'll see what he does in the restart. Owen Martell started 8th, up to 2nd right now. Hasn't led any laps, but he might be there at the end. He's been there the whole race. Johnny Thomas started 7th, also caught back up to 3rd right now. if the leaders make a mistake, he'll be there to capitalize. Fourth place, William Kruska. Once again, if the leaders make a mistake, he'll be there. And Randy Thorne in the top 5. Let's go ahead and go back to the lead because I believe they're going to pull off now. Pacer's going to pull off. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do this restart from the roof cam of the 53, see if anything can happen. As Pace truck is off, 7 goes, 53 goes as well, but not as good of a job as the 7. So this thing could very well be the 7's race. So 53 goes in the bottom, gain some ground. It's a 69 truck smacks that wall. We got 4 to go. 7 car is doing a wonderful job holding it in there. He's not letting any of these drivers get close enough as the 53 is doing his best to catch back up. So it's Chevy top 5. And it looks like this might be how the race ends. As we're going to cross with 2 to go. 2 to go for the 7 of Kyle Pokrevsky. And 53 goes all the way to the bottom. Not going to have enough. He might be battling with the 69 now. 69 powers through on the outside. The 53 gets loose. 69 in second place as we're on the last lap. So it looks like this is for sure going to be Kyle Pokrevsky's win. Kyle, I am sorry, man. You don't deserve this mistreatment I'm giving you. As Kyle wins the race, so we're going to take a look at the battle as Johnny Thomas finishes second over Owen Martell. As they come crashing in, it looks like. Let's see if we can find a quick replay of what happened there. Oh, so I see what happened. William Kruska actually finished third and just got loose. So congratulations to the 7 of Kyle Pokrevsky winning this short race. We just turned 12. We just turned into late night with the 3Y TV crew. So I don't expect to see any smoke here, but he is sure giving this crowd a bunch of dirt. So all the little kids out there watching in the grandstand, they're all going to have a lot of dirt to play with. Their parents probably won't let them take them home though, but maybe not in a jar. Maybe not unless it's in a jar. So congratulations to our winner here tonight, Kyle Pokrevsky, winner of this Eldora Classic. And we're going to see if we can do some interviews. So first things first, we're going to go see if we can talk to Johnny Thomas. Johnny, do you have a copy?
I got you, Carlos.
Johnny, you finished second. I saw those last 2 laps. You were battling hard. You were third pretty much that majority of the race, and now you ended up finishing second because the 53 got loose in the corner. You want to give me your thoughts on how your race went tonight?
Yeah, it was a really exciting. I thought it was. I mean, we had caution about every 10 laps, but other than that, the racing was really good. The top lane was preferred lane once we got past kind of like lap 35. The top lane started really working in there, but you could use the bottom to kind of get a run. We saw some slide jobs. I thought the race was exciting. I think from your standpoint, you probably would have thought the same.
Visual-wise, it was exciting. Audio-wise, probably not the best. But, yeah, so you guys all gave us a show to watch. So, Johnny, you want to say any last things? Want to thank any people for tonight?
No, this is just a fun deal for me. Me and Hanschel just come out here and have some fun, do a little bit of dirt track racing, and thanks William for letting us join here. Obviously, 3Y TV, we're the best, Carlos. So thank you for you to broadcast this thing, and maybe I'll do a couple more of these D4SP Truck Series races.
All right. Well, hopefully you can join me in the booth instead of driving, but we'll see.
I know. I'll join you in the booth here eventually.
We'll see. So thank you so much.
You should have came down. You should have came down and cleaned my windshield off. It was really dirty.
Maybe I'll be there in a little bit, just once we're done wrapping up. So thank you, Johnny, and then we'll see you on Sunday.
Thanks, Carlos. See you later.
Okay, so now we're going to go see if we can talk to third place winner, William Kruska. As I can't find my channel. Here we go. William, do you have a copy?
Yeah, I do.
William, finished P3 at the end. You came across the line wrecking, but you finished P3. You want to give me your thoughts for your race?
Well, I really honestly have no idea what I was doing. I'm not really good at dirt, to be honest. I know the finish says different, but yeah, I just kind of held on, was trying to hold on and just keep holding on, I guess.
Yeah, Wilden, you were the top 5 pretty much all race. You were there at the end when it counted. Not enough people spun out for you to get by and get the win, but P3 in the dirt track. I don't know much about how you drive in dirt, but it looks like this was a great night for you.
Yeah, definitely was.
All right, so before we leave, do you have any last words? Any people we want to thank for tonight?
Just everyone watching, you for broadcasting. It's pretty much it. Everyone watching, you broadcasting. That's pretty much it.
All right. Well, William, you have a nice day. And is Kyle on the? Yeah, he is. Okay. So you have a nice day, and we'll see you next week.
Alrighty. Thank you.
So now, before we continue, we're gonna go ahead and see if we can actually talk to the race winner, Kyle Perfectly. Kyle, you have a copy?
I got you.
Hey, Kyle. The music should be playing, but it's not. There we go. Hey, Kyle. So, before we do anything else, how do I say your last name? I know I ask you this every week, but I keep forgetting.
It's Pokrefki for the 3 syllables. Emphasis on Kref. Yeah.
Hey, if
you
you expected me to nail your name during this broadcast, you are not going to have a good time watching it.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No one does.
I'm trying my best.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm used to it. If it's in the neighborhood, I'm just like, yeah, you got it.
I really messed it up at one point. Like, it was really horrible, and I just stopped completely because I'm like, what is wrong with me? Anyway,
I heard it real bad.
You won. How do you feel?
Surprised actually. Eldora, I'm pretty okay in the late models here. Sprint cars, I'm decent, but trucks, I could never figure out in like league wise or officially in the official ranks. Could never figure the truck around here, but worked really well in the second half of the race after the stage caution. First half, I was still kind of finding my feet even through practice, but I just really hit my stride in the second half of the race, and I'm just really surprised because I never really do well here.
Yeah, so it looked like the majority of this race was going to be between the 25 of James D. Miller and the 46 of Carl Hanshaw. And then they just faded at the very end. And then you managed to be the lucky recipient to hold on to the lead. And you did a wonderful job, may I add. You were definitely one of the smoothest cars out there. You had very little damage until the last couple laps when you were trying to, I guess, maybe push it too hard. But you did everything you needed to do to win, and you won this fair and square. So congratulations, and before we move on to the next interview, do you have any last words you want to go ahead, any thanks, anything you want to say out to this broadcast?
Nothing really, just thanks to you guys for broadcasting and everything. So that's about it.
No problem, Kyle. Thank you so much for racing with us tonight, and we'll see you next week.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, so that was James. That was the race winner, Kyle Pokrefki, which I know I just asked, and he told me how to say it. I already butchered it. So now we're going to talk to the driver who led the most laps, James D. Miller, last week's winner. James, you have a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hi, James. How are you doing? You want to go ahead and give us a run-through of your race tonight?
Well, I got lucky with Grunberg missing the start there. It was looking pretty good for me. And then just before that stage caution, I just got her a bit too sideways and finished third in the stage, and then just the second half. I don't know. I shouldn't have pit. I'm not really sure why I did it, but I put myself back there, and I forgot exactly what lap it was. But after the caution, just a bit of a pile up on the front stretch, and sadly got involved, and that ended our days early.
Yes, I saw that. That was a shame. You definitely had a fast truck, and then battling for the lead, you overcorrected and went into the outside wall. But you still led a handful of laps. I believe you led the most laps. So before we move on to the next person, is there anything you want to add? Any thanks to anybody else? Anything like that?
Thanks to my newly signed team, Wagner Racing, for the truck for this weekend, and I think yeah, the thanks to guys at the shop. Sorry about destroying their truck, but next week's different adventure, so we'll get there.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you so much, James. You have a nice day, and I'll see you next week.
All right, thank you.
All right, so we're gonna talk to the league owner, William Cresco. William, do you have a copy?
Yeah.
Hey, William. So finished P3 tonight, and I already talked to you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, William. So how's your league doing? How are you? How are you with the league right now? You're the league owner, of
I
course.
don't know. I mean, it's alright. Last few races, it's just been, I wouldn't say bad races, it's just been people who don't race road courses, people who don't race short tracks, people who don't race dirt. Now that we got those three out of the way, I think we're going to have more people show up now. We go to Indy, Pocono, Martinsville, Charlotte.
Yes. So now we are done with the dirt and the road programs for now, and then we're moving on to ovals. So we got Indy up next. Indy's a very historic track. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, I think I got a really good chance of that, a really good chance Pocono. Martinsville, I also think I'm going to do pretty good. I'm hoping to win there, really good there.
Well,
I don't
William,
know, there's a lot of tracks I like.
yeah, there's another way to say this. I have no idea how I forgot that I already interviewed you. So congrats, you got a second interview as the league owner now. I think what happened is I meant to drag Owen Martel, and then I dragged you by accident. So sorry about that, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right, so now we're going to have fourth place driver, number 53 of Owen Martel. Owen, do you have a copy?
Yes, I hear you.
Hi, Owen. So it was a very up and down race for you, I would assume. You looked like you had a truck that could win this race, and then you had a couple incidents that maybe you may not be too happy about with the 46. Do you want to give us your thoughts with the race?
It was really just an up race. I think I started in 8th, and just lap by lap, mainly through other people wrecking. The only car I actually recall passing was the 69. He's the only one I ever really raced to get around, and that was multiple cautions of racing him. Then I got hit, but I didn't lose any places. I got hit from second, and I was still in second after I recovered it, so that wasn't a problem because a caution came out and made the gap nothing again, so not a problem at all. Then when we restarted with 4 to go, I saw Kyle get a little loose with 3 to go. So I said, you know what? I didn't think I had a chance because Kyle's pretty quick. So I wasn't going to go for it. I was going to protect second. But when I saw Kyle get a little loose, I figured I might be able to pressure him. So I actually decided, hey, I'm going to try pushing. And in trying to push right before the white flag, I just got on the throttle too hard and dropped it all the way to the bottom and got passed by 2 cars. But, I mean, second's as good as fourth. Fourth's as good as second. You know, I was going for the win, so... Yeah, I don't feel bad about it. My qualifying lap was terrible. I couldn't even believe it. I practically spun the truck around and then on the second lap hit the wall. So I thought it was going to be a way worse race than it was. And the racing was really clean from everyone. I was really surprised at how good everybody raced after coming off of Mosport last week. So
yeah, there were a couple cautions, but it didn't seem bad. It wasn't Bristol bad. It was more like Las Vegas.
Yeah, I got wrecked out pretty early in Bristol, so.
Oh, you went to sleep. You went to sleep pretty early, man.
I could tell you, I caused one of the cautions there though, which is like a first for me. I totally hit somebody in the back at Bristol and spun them, which is pretty new for me. But it was a fun night. I enjoyed it.
Well, you're here. You finished fourth. Definitely could have been better, but it also could have been a lot worse. So it looks like you missed
the 2 guys fighting me in the championship both didn't finish, so I'm pretty sure that puts me in first place in the championship. So that's
that's right. Yes, Matt. Okay.
Anyways, yeah, Matt and James both finished way back or didn't finish at all. I'm not sure, but I think that should put me in first, so that's not bad.
Well, Matt finished ahead of James in 13th, and James finished 14th.
Okay, so that's pretty far back.
Yeah, it's pretty far back. The points look pretty close. I don't have it with me at the moment. I had it, and then I accidentally deleted what I had, so I apologize for that. But
and I have no idea where I came in at the stage caution because there was enough cautions early on that I didn't know which one was the stage one. So not sure where those bonus points are going. But I think I was in 6th. Not sure.
Well, Indy's next week. How do you feel about that?
This is my first season on oval, so every time I go somewhere, I've never been there. So I don't know how I feel about that.
The way I see it, I prefer it because I remember my second full-time season, or technically my first full-time season at a major league, and I went to Rockingham, and I've never raced there before in iRacing, with the exception of maybe some racing in in a previous video game, but like nothing sim-wise. I ended up winning that race, getting the pole. So typically it's the races you've never been to that might surprise you the most. So who knows? We might see you in Victory Lane next week.
Well, I've had, I think, a few chances to win this season. I mean, I've been in the top 5 consistently, except for when I've been wrecked. I don't think there was a single race that I couldn't have finished top 5 in. So at some point, if that continues, a win should just happen. Plus, I hear Indianapolis drives a little bit more like a road course, which is a little more up my alley than a oval. So we'll see.
Yeah, we can see that. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Before we end tonight's broadcast and finish talking to you, do you have any last words, anything you want to say to the viewers, any thank you, anything like that?
No, nothing other than that. If a win ever does come my way, I don't think I'm going to do donuts. Just so everyone knows. I'm just going to let everybody know that in advance. Not much of a celebration guy, so.
All right. Well, at least park it in the start-finish line for me.
Yeah, I'll do that.
That way I can get a good picture or something.
If I'm lucky, we'll see me park at the start-finish line next race.
All right. Well, you heard it here. Well, he's going to try to win it, as he tried to win it here tonight. Didn't work out for him, but that's just the way it goes. We'll see him next week. We'll see all of you guys next week. So, Owen, thank you so much. You have a nice day.
You too. Thanks.
Okay, and that's going to wrap up tonight's broadcast. So I want to go ahead and give a quick thanks to all the people who are here watching tonight. I know I normally type this out, but with this new graphics package that I'm trying out for the league, I can't actually type anything out. So wrapping it up here tonight. Final words. Sorry you guys have to deal with me here tonight. It's way too loud. And I'll try to get a couple more people to commentate here for next week and so on. If not, it'll just be me at Indy, which we'll see. It should be better the more practice I have. So thank you so much for sticking with me. Anybody who saw this here tonight, I want to go ahead and thanks to OBS. Thank you to ATVO. Thanks to ibog.co. Thank you to the track cams, which are provided by track cams for Gourmet at www.trackcams22.com. So they're pretty cool. Check them out. They got great camera angles, great in-car camera shots. I want to thanks to BenSound.com. I want to thanks to OBS. I want to thank TeamSpeak for everything provided. I want to thank the guys at Johnny Thomas Racing, Kyle Henshaw Racing for providing in-car commentary for tonight. I want to thank Drive for Suicide Prevention and the Truck Series for giving us this wonderful opportunity to broadcast some of their races here tonight. And we go ahead and we wish you good luck. We'll see you guys on Monday. We'll see you guys next week Monday for the 3 Racing League, and then next week Tuesday for Indy here. So you guys have a nice day. I screwed up. There is one thing I forgot to do, though. Let's take a look at the results. So, first place, we got Kyle Prokofsky finishing, obviously winning the race with Johnny Thomas, about 2 seconds behind him in second. William Kriska in third place, Owen Martel fourth, Kyle Henshaw in fifth, Robert Hill Jr. in sixth, with Jordan McEvoy in seventh. Jeff Gross finishing eighth, Chris Rice ninth, and Randy Thorne in 10th. 11th place will be Thomas Wagner to 43, David Gervais in 12th, Matt Gruenberg, who's the points leader coming into this race, was 13th, with James D. Miller finishing 14th. So it looks like we might have a new points leader at the end of tonight. James Scooten in 15th, Jared Ziegler, and Taylor Butcher Benjamin, I don't believe, started the race. So they were shown as 16th and 17th respectively. So that is actually going to end the broadcast here tonight. And I already played the music, so I'm not going to have that play out. So thank you guys, and see you guys next next week.